FM is underwritten by Dr. Robert Fallweiler, specializing in periodontal care for over 30 years. Now offering the Millennium Perio Laser, the no-cut, no-sew, no-fear alternative to traditional periodontal surgery. 283-1400.
Friday nights are all about jazz on WQCS Digital HD Channel 2. The music starts at 8 and goes on all night. For our programming schedules or just to listen online, go to WQCS.org.
Good afternoon. It's 1 o'clock and 89 degrees at WQCS Fort Pierce. Online at WQCS.org. On 88.9 FM and HD1 this hour, more classical music. On HD2, it's Tech Nation. We have a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon, partly cloudy skies, our high in the low 90s, the heat index in the low 100s.
This is a WQCS Arts Spotlight. Here's your host, Willie Miller.
I've communicated with Doreen Oriba in the past, but not for what we're going to talk about today. Doreen, I did not know you were a musician.
Most people did not know that until this year. I've been in the musical closet for about 28 years. It took the death of a friend to get me to perform publicly when I performed at his funeral.
Do you play an instrument?
Yes, my primary instrument is acoustic guitar. I play some classical guitar as well, and play a little bit of hand drums and keyboards as well.
What are hand drums? Like a
djembe drum, bongo drum.
Okay.
I did have my first opportunity to play on a real drum set this year at my church, which was very exciting for me. I also play some instruments that are lesser known to this area called the hammer dulcimer and the mountain dulcimer.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yes.
And all of this time, 28 years, you've been hiding this in the closet.
It's about the only thing in my life I've ever been shy about.
But that's all over now.
It is. We're putting this out to the world now, literally, with the internet. That's what we can do.
So Sunday, it's official.
Yes.
What happens on Sunday?
We're having our CD release party where we will play the entire CD as well as 3 live numbers. It is free and open to the public. The more the merrier. We're hoping for a great turnout. We want to share our music and get feedback. They'll be for sale as well for $12 each, or if you get 2 or more, $10 each.
Now, where is this going to be?
At Unity of Stewart, 211 Central Parkway. If you're familiar with US 1, and there's a Blockbuster, and you would turn right if you're coming from the north and turn left if you're coming from the south.
Okay, so you're going west. And who is the we you are referring to?
The we I'm referring to is Mike Jordan, who is my musical partner.
Hello.
And Mike.
We call ourselves Connected Souls. We formed our duo about a little more than a year ago.
And how'd you get together?
Well, I approached Doreen. I was at her house one evening, and then the following Sunday, I would happen to be by the church, the Unity Church that she was singing at the time, and I was at a separate church. And I went up to her and I said, Doreen, you and I need to approach Albert Miller, the music director, and just sing to him and let him hear what we sound like, because I thought to myself, this sounds pretty good, because I listened to a recording of us, and he really was impressed by our sound, and from that moment on, we started singing together.
Where, at the church or in clubs, or where do you sing?
Well, Mike rejoined the Unity Band and Choir. He had been a member of there before, so that was really where we cut our teeth, so to speak. We had a lot of opportunity to sing there weekly, as well as once a month. We were asked to head up an alternative once-a-month service at night where we both sang and headed up the music, where we would pick 6 songs. Sometimes they would be the original songs of ours. And we have played out a couple other places. We're just really starting to do that now. And the CD really came about because Albert approached us and said that if I would, he knew I was in the PR business, and Albert himself is a fabulous musician. A lot of people know him locally as a member of the Critters, and he was actually an original, well, I guess he wasn't with the original version of the Critters, but he, the 60s band, the Critters, he became a member of that band when they were popular in the 60s. And so to work with Albert was a special treat. He did more than just record and mix our music. He he gave us a lot of guidance. He gave us expertise, and sometimes he suggested a chord change, or even how we were emphasizing a lyric. He'd say, you need to emphasize this word more. That's the most important word in this line, and you're dropping it out. And he would notice down to that kind of detail, and that really helped us a lot.
Yeah, is there a website for Connected Souls?
Yes, www.connected-souls.com.
All right.
Don't forget the dash.
Okay. And the event again is Sunday. That's this coming Sunday, the 12th. At what time?
4:30 p.m.
At?
Unity of Stewart and Stewart.
Okay. Well, by coincidence, this takes us right to the end of the show. So I thank you very much for coming up from Stewart, talking about Connected Souls. Time to Play is the CD, and my guests, Doreen Pariba and Mike Jordan. For Art Spotlight, I'm Willie Miller. Stay tuned for classical music and listen online at WQCS.org.